movement break. Thanks again for joining, and thank yourself for making time for this today. My name is Courtney Handeland. I am one of the wellness practitioners here at the Waukesha Employee Health and Wellness Center, as you probably know by now. And like I said, feel free to kick your shoes off, get comfortable. I do have some music in the chat box, and that'll be in the YouTube recording in the description as well. I will include that link. Be sure to listen to your body today, know where your limits are, and honor that. Each day we might be different, and that is perfectly normal and definitely okay. We will be doing, like I said, some movement after the meditation. So everything per usual can be done seated if you want, and just make sure if you do have a chair or using a chair that if it has wheels, you kind of know how that's going to move around on you as well, and be prepared for that if that's a possibility, if the movement is. So like I said, let's go ahead and get started with the meditation. And we are doing a gratitude meditation, and it is a script that I found from changetochill.org, and I will be adapting it, but I'll include a link to the script that I kind of am creating this from in the description box of the YouTube as well, and I'll post it in this group chat Teams group here in case if you like it and want to go back to it. But of course you'll have this recording that you can use as well. Okay, stop rambling on. All right, so go ahead and find yourself a comfortable seat or stand and start to slow down that breathing. Take a few deep breaths and maybe close your eyes or set your gaze down so that you are feeling at ease. Let your chest rise and fall each inhalation and exhalation. Allow yourself to become comfortable. You are safe here. And as you continue to breathe slowly and deeply, let your attention rest gently on your breath. Feel the movement as that oxygen enters and exits your body, flowing in and out, just like the waves on the shores of Lake Michigan or wherever your favorite body of water might be. Each time you exhale, try to let go of any tension or stress you're holding on to. Relax your face, your shoulders, your belly and your legs. And on your next exhale, settle your attention to the area around your heart. Like I said, this is a meditation for gratitude. So we're going to think about gratitude, but also focus on feelings of love, compassion, empathy, and even forgiveness. With your attention here at your heart center, bring to mind someone or something that you're grateful for today. And as you continue with your easy, relaxed breathing, continue to think about that person or thing you're grateful for. Maybe today you're feeling gratitude for being alive, safe and healthy. Perhaps for someone who's helped you recently, was there for you and supportive. Maybe you're thinking of the person who's cooking a delicious Thanksgiving meal for you. And feel free to shift to various things that you are grateful for if you're ready to move on to other things that you're feeling gratitude for today. Maybe it's the abundance of nature that produces the food, which many of us will be enjoying later this week. Food that nourishes your body, that the earth created to do such a thing. Maybe it's a beautiful scenery that nourishes your soul. And if you haven't yet, let's bring our attention now to specifically to people who are truly nourishing to your life. Think about how many ways they bless you with their presence. And just be here in these feelings of gratitude and compassion and love. Gratitude that you have for your own life and the many gifts you've been blessed with. Notice how warm you might feel on your heart center right now. Maybe you have a smile on your face. Bring your attention to how this gratitude feels in this moment, but maybe also in times in the past. With each inhale, let these feelings grow and spread outward, expanding to fill your chest, your arms, hands, your legs and your feet. And just imagine that it can go out to whatever body part is connecting you to the floor right now, out through the floor, spreading through the whole building or house, wherever you are. Imagine that everyone can suddenly feel a little bit warmer. They can feel your love and gratitude spreading through. And imagine sending that out through the whole community and the whole world, all while coming back and filling you up at the same time. Now, you turn your attention just to that simple, slow breath in and out. And even though we're going to be moving on soon into a little bit of movement, and after that, you'll move on to your busy day and your busy week. I hope that you can remember these sensations of gratitude, that warmth that you might have hopefully felt in your heart. And know that you can come back to that at any time, anywhere. Now I invite you to go ahead and let go of those fingers and toes. Come back to the space, slowly flutter your eyes open. And if you're able to today, I invite you to stand up with me. And let's take a couple nice deep cleansing breaths in and out. And just really feel grounded in your feet, whether you're standing or you're sitting. Feel that support, feel that alignment. The hips are right over your glutes, over your heels. Shoulders are aligned and not pulling up. Relaxed. The head is right over those shoulders. Let's take a deep breath in, reaching up to the sky. And exhale, let it all out. One more, let's reach up, maybe get a little bend in those knees. And when you let it out, coming down into that chair pose. So butt goes back like you're looking for the chair. Again, up, reaching those arms up, inhale. Exhale, play with those arms, whether you want to bring them down to the side or down to the center, bringing those hands to heart center as you sit back in the chair. Let's do one more like that. Up, reaching the hands to the sky with the inhale. Exhale, we're coming down into heart center with that exhale. Very good. Standing it back up. We're going to do a couple roll downs. So engaging that core as we go down and up especially. Exhale and then slowly roll down, reaching forward towards those toes, one vertebrae at a time. Hang out here for a little bit, right? And then when you're ready to come up, pull that belly button into the side, engage that core, exhale, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Give those shoulders a couple rollouts. Good. And let's do it once more. Go ahead and exhale, reaching forward towards those toes, soft in the knees, and coming down as far as you feel comfortable. Exhale, we engage that core, pull that belly button and stack it up one vertebrae at a time. One more, see if you can get down a little bit further this time. Exhale, so we swan dive forward, reaching for those toes. You can reach your toes. You might choose to clasp your hands under the toes. Give a little extra pull. And go ahead and exhale, pull that belly button in, stacking it back up. Do a couple shoulder rolls. Beautiful. And we're going to do warrior one today. So pointing that right toe, we have a little bit wider stance back up here so you can see. And the hips are pointing in the same direction. I'm sorry, it's your left toe. Whatever foot is forward, your hips are pointing that same direction. And go ahead and reach those arms up to the sky if you'd like. If you need help with balance, you can spread those feet out further. If you'd like to deepen the stretch in your hip flexor here, squat down or bend down a little bit into sort of a lunge position, getting a nicer bend in that front knee, but making sure that that front knee is not coming over the toe. Good. Bring it back up, zipping up those inner thighs. And then go ahead and take that back foot and turn it so it's perpendicular to the front. We're setting up here for warrior two. Looking over that front hand, and then go ahead and take that front hand up to the ceiling for reverse warrior. Nice stretch to that side of the body for the arms up to the sky. And then take it back down, warrior two. Put that front arm on that thigh and reaching the back arm over. Nice little stretch. Go ahead and shift your gaze down just a little bit, about 45 degrees. So the arm comes still parallel, pointing towards the ground. And then I stretch across your back. Open back up to me. Engage that core, stand it back up. Beautiful. Let's go on the other side. Warrior one again. So toes, you might just rotate and turn them the other way. Toes are pointing the same way. Inhale. Reach those arms up. Again, if you want to get a deeper stretch in that hip flexor of that back leg, which is probably your left leg, go ahead and bend that front knee, pushing that other leg back, making sure that front knee doesn't go beyond the toes. Very good. Zipping up those inner thighs, and then we rotate that back foot to be perpendicular to the front. Here we are. Set up beautifully for warrior two. Feel free to put a nice bend in that front knee. Looking over that front hand, remembering that warriors not just fighting wars, but we're also warriors of peace. So much our community needs that right now. How can you be a warrior of peace? Go ahead and reach that hand up to the sky. For reverse warrior. Imagine that you're getting help for that peace in the world. Grab it in, back to warrior two, and then down our side stretch. Easy side angle. Reaching up, shoulder, and then again, you can do that gentle little twist here. Slightly down towards the ground. Open it back up, engage that core to stand up. And I heel toe those toes together. And let's go ahead and end with just one little piece here. If you need to go and look for the recording. I just want to do one little shoulder massage. So taking your right hand, grab your left shoulder. We're just going to squeeze. And as we squeeze that muscle right back there, you're going to pull that left shoulder up towards your ear. So we're squeezing and we're pulling that shoulder towards the ear. Squeeze, 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 release. Imagine all that tension was trickling out. And let's do that once more on that side. So we squeeze that muscle, we pull that shoulder up to the ear. Imagine you're squeezing a dirty sponge, and when you let it go on that exhale, it trickles down. Now just take a note here. When you put your arm back down, probably feel that left shoulder is sitting a lot more lower, sitting a lot more relaxed. Let's go ahead and help out that other side. So taking your left hand now, grabbing that right shoulder, pull that right shoulder up, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And exhale, let it all out. And one more. Squeezing, pulling that shoulder up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Imagine you're squeezing out dirty water that gets stuck in your muscles. And as you exhale, let it out. Let that water run down your arms. Beautiful. Do a couple of shoulder rolls. And definitely had more planned for you today, but I know we are at our limit, so I'll save them for next time. I'm wishing you all a peaceful and enjoyable Thanksgiving weekend. And I hope to see you here next week. We have one last mindful movement break next week, but they're always going to be available to you on YouTube. All right. I hope you have a great weekend.